Hey there, how's it going? This is Carlos Gonzalez with Stream It Live or CG Design and Photography. Doing a quick test here of the new Ecamm Live Beta 2 version. According to the recent updates, this Beta 2 version would allow us to essentially run two Blackmagic Mini Recorders into the application as a camera source. And so, this is just a quick test to see if that is something that is possible. What you're looking at me now through is a Sony A7R Mark II DSLR. It's connected via HDMI to our, what do you call it again? The Blackmagic Mini Recorder, and then via Thunderbolt into our iMac. And as you can see, this is like pretty awesome quality as it relates to just the image quality. Secondly, I also have a lav mic here that we're using. This is Sennheiser. That's how we're getting the audio into the iMac. And what I'm doing is I'm using our Zoom H6 as the audio interface via USB cable that then allows us the opportunity to connect audio. Ideally, this audio and image quality is syncing together and there isn't too much of a lip sync sort of happening here. And then the next test that I really wanted to run was bring in that secondary DSLR via, again, a mini recorder, but that's actually where I found a challenge. So if you don't mind me just sort of scrolling here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you our screen. And so at the bottom here, we're going to see that we have our live camera feed here, again through the Sony 7R Mark II. And then on top, and what I had to do ultimately is open the original version of the Ecamm Live application, only because I cannot seem to pull down an Ultra Studio as a secondary source. So here you see on the top version of it, you see that we can actually find. So hold on, taking a quick step back, sorry. So below we have our Ecamm Live Beta 2. This is what we're looking at now. And then above, I have simultaneously, we're running Ecamm Live, the original version. And then this Ecamm Live is able to pick up this camera here. And so let me just try to position it here maybe a little better, get you all weirded out. So this is our A6500, also connected via HDMI to our Thunderbolt. Sorry, HDMI to our mini recorder via Thunderbolt to our iMac. A whole lot of sort of trying to do some connecting here and patchworking here. However, I can't seem to hook up both mini recorders onto the same application. So what we're seeing on our overall screen here is we are seeing that I just don't know what the issue is, right? Like up in the original Ecamm version, as you can see up on the top left corner here, you see Ultra Studio Mini Recorder or Command 1 and Ultra Studio Mini Recorder Command 2. So I can see both mini recorders in the original Ecamm version, but when I come down to the new beta version, that's not an option. Like I don't know what the issue is. And so what I have also open here to our top right is the desktop video utility, and it normally comes in a form of like a memory stick that Blackmagic sends with their products. And I see both call this, both devices here. So they're both changed to, you know, represent HDMI video in feed, and so I don't know if it has to do with the fact that maybe it's the label, so it's labeled the same, Ultra Studio Mini Recorder and Ultra Studio Mini Recorder. I can't figure out a way to change that name. That might be the reason why I can't connect to these. So I reach out to you, community, at the beta group here, and trying to figure out. I know I think it was Ken that ran a test, and his test was successful. So I'm trying to figure out, like, maybe he was able to change the labels on these screens. I'm really struggling. So I think I can end it at that. That's a whole lot of confusion. So sorry for the 6 minutes of babbling. Other than that, man, I think this is an awesome application. Being able to bring in the different elements is great. And I mean, just look at this quality. I'm very impressed by the quality of the video that we're able to capture here. And if I switch back to the screen share, I mean, imagine being able to bring in then the secondary camera. Excuse my side view here, but to bring in the secondary camera, now you can see kind of like side by side. Let's see how the autofocus is like acting up here. Let me try to get back in focus. There we go. Look at this. With the right lighting, obviously the appropriate sort of like scripting, if you will, of whatever kind of show you want to run or not. You know, it could be just legit off the cuff type of thing. But you can do a whole lot with this product. My goal is to be able to offer this type of service and support to different events, organizations that are trying to get their message out there to their audience, and serve as a sort of solution or consultant to these groups. So I think I've babbled enough. I've managed to take 2 additional minutes. So I'll leave it at that. I want to thank you for everything. Please send me your comments, your likes or dislikes. I'm trying to make sure that I'd really like to get these 2 mini recorders working. So beta community, please, any help, much appreciated. Thank you.